Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he has been fouled there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Forlan. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Forlan gets his head on it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on...
Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well read, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Forlan. Oh, super ball. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Egypt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And this is Cruyff. It's a good big header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Stood up well to him there. David Villa. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. And Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And this is Messi. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Batistuta. Kukçu. Kaka. He can run onto that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Let's a look and place it forward. And here's Messi. Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Some really good ball movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dalton gets it away. Kaka. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi might just make this. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. And it's Kaka. Cruyff. Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he welcomes it in. Cleared away. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick request.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Outside the stadium.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Egypt have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That has not gone well. Forlan. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chiellini. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. And this is Forlan. Kaka. And this is Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Forlan. Kaka. That is good alertness. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Forlan. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's through, now is he in? And he's quick to get it clear again. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And the finish! Forlan! That is a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Takes the shot! Oh, crossbar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now it's Forlan. Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. Batistuta finds himself offside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kaka. Bonucci gets across and deals with it. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's picked out the run. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Egypt are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Forlan. And he lines up a cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here, and Batistuta! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Egypt are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to...
He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Koulibaly concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's beautifully... It's Forlan! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Forlan cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Out to the right. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. David Villa. David Villa. Incoming delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. And back to the keeper.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
That is good alertness. And it's Batistuta. Great Forlan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Forlan
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Might be danger. It's Forlan! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Egypt have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Forlan. Oh, Forlan! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Shapes to shoot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Cruyff. Now it's Forlan. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Decent chance! Oh, good-looking ball. And that has put paid to that. David Villa. That's a nicely shaped ball. Toss somewhat off target. Short changes him with that pass. Van Belten. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Forlan. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Messi. David Villa. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's there to get it away. David Villa. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Forlan. And he's cut it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we'd like to
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Chiellini makes the interception. Zanetti. It's a searching pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kukçu. Now it's Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Kaka. Bonucci. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Egypt are down to 10 men. So nearly the perfect ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Messi. Forlan. And a chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Spread neatly. Batistuta gets into a good position. Messi, that was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mateus. Time and again they are repelled. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukçu. Can he get it through? Kaká. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Hit into the middle. Bayer claims it. Safe hands.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kaká. Looking for a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Batistuta. Kaká. Egypt finding their passes. Forwards and with intent. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And Messi! Now that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kaká's cross. Oh, important interception. That's a sharp pass. It's gone for a throw-in. David Villa. Rijkaard. That has found him in acres of space. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
2 added minutes has been
3-0,
indicated.
and things are starting to look awfully cosy. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Van Bauten. No unnecessary risks. And time is up. Egypt suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And now,
What are your
I'd
thoughts
just
on
like to
today's
read
game
out
then,
how
Jim?
fan club
Well, there
members
was a
were
distinct
celebrating
lack
their
of
birthdays
clarity
today.
or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.